Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Kevtendo and we are going to be doing another art video today, and I'm wearing glasses. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys this picture I drew of Jinbei from One Piece. Now, I've been playing the One Piece Pirate Warriors 4, which is what gave me the idea to draw this. It's why I wanted to draw it, because I've been playing the game and I was like, man, he's pretty good. But I got Jinbei drawn here and I tried drawing it, instead of coloring it, I tried drawing it like you do in like you would see in manga. I say manga, by the way. I know it's manga. I say manga. But I like it because I've been wanting to like try doing the like little kind of like the scratch line shading or whatever. I didn't do too good a job here, but I've been wanting to do that since I did the JoJo picture. So I thought I'd go ahead and try it here with like another character, but actually just do the whole thing, you know, black, white, gray, and with that. And I really like how it turned out. So we'll go ahead and get started on the replay. Wherever that is, right there. Yeah. So I wait. So I started out with this. So I started out with this. Again, I've been doing what I guess you're supposed to do with art, which is start with like a rough draft version and then, you know, work your way up. The big issue I had was I'd always try to draw the end picture, like the end result at the beginning, which usually ended up not making it look as good. But I drew this here. I gave him a nose just to give him some general placement of like where I wanted things to go. And then I lowered the opacity. You can barely see it there, but I lowered the opacity and I made it bigger, and then I started tracing over it, but also, you know, increasing the shape of you know, the lines and such as I went. And I gave him those eyes. I really like the eyes I gave him. I just gave him like these big round eyes. I kind of wanted to have some like I guess my style added to it, rather than just doing it just how Jinbei looks, I guess. So I just messed around with that. I like giving him like the bigger, like rounded kind of teeth rather than like, you know, sharp teeth or whatever. I drew his little goatee there. I started working on his hairline, then his face. Now with his face, it was kind of shaped by his sideburns, or whatever those things are. Cause I don't know. I mean, that is his hair. It's weird. But yeah, I ended up shaping the rest of the body. I went and added the head there. I gave him like the floofy floof of his ponytail afro, I guess. Then I drew like the little lines for like the stripes on his hair, because he is older. He what is he? He's like 50 or 60 something. How old is Jinbei? He's like 50 something years old, I think, or 60 something. This was back like when I did that, I posted that in like the Discord, but I forgot to add the scar. So I added the scar after I went through, and I did this on a different layer so I could like erase the parts that were covered up by the eye without it getting, you know, in the way, like right there. Then what did I go to next? Ooh, I considered drawing a hand and putting a hand in there. I eventually ended up not going with that, even though I thought I did an okay job drawing the hand for someone who's not good at drawing hands. I did an okay-ish job. I was looking at my own hand for that, and then tried putting the webbing and stuff on, but I didn't want the hand to cover up like the picture, so I tried putting it off to the side there, which that would have worked too, actually, right there. I think I still have that as like a layer. I don't know, I'll have to go check after, but I think I still have the hand as a layer just in case later on I wanted to add the hand. But I ended up removing it at the end, and then I ended up going in and adding like the little scratch lines there. You can see it there on the eyebrows and stuff. I tried putting it on the eyes just to see, and I decided not to. And then I ended up putting on the teeth. I ended up coloring all of his hair with the lines just to see. I ended up not really liking how it looked. So I ended up just, once I finished there and I saw how it looked, I ended up just going in and just making it all black. And I like how it all looked when it's all black. Ooh, geez. But, when you're coloring it all black like that, it kind of makes it hard to see like where things are shaped. unless you add like the highlight lines, which is what I ended up putting in around here. Yeah, I started putting in like the little highlight lines and putting it there on the hair in order to like show like, hey, there's some actual shapes, you know, going on in there. It's not just all black. There's actual like some depth to it. And that's like where those like white highlights come in, like on his goatee and on his head now. I wrote my name, but I wasn't done yet. I did, you know, just want to see what he would look like if I colored it. But I ended up just, you know, turning it gray, and then I left it gray so it's more like a manga, I guess. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go in and finish his clothes, but I ended up doing that anyways because I tried adding like the little his tattoo sun whatever, tried adding that, but there wasn't enough room, so I had to lower the collar thingy or whatever of his clothes so that I could fit the sun in. And then I put his little cape, because everyone always wears like a jacket over their shoulders, yet they conveniently don't fly off during battle, which doesn't make any sense because it's not attached to anything. But it stays on anyways. I put that on, shaped it over there, and then I went to work on the design for, because this is when he meets up with Luffy. Oh man, do I want to spoil this? Oh, it's been out for a while. If you're caught up in One Piece, this is like, I think it's his most recent outfit, or at least the most recent pattern on his clothes. So I worked on that, putting that in there. I just copied and pasted it because I was like, I'm not going to put too much time into this. I want it to be quicker so I can, you know, get working on other pictures as well. So I just copied and pasted and flipped and rotated the same image, and then like erased the parts that were going to be, you know, covered up by other stuff. And then I went and I colored in the pattern and added a bit more shading there. And I am done, I think. Yeah, I'm done. So overall, I really like doing this. I like drawing it in this manga kind of style. It made it simpler because then I don't have to worry about like getting the colors right or something. I just like how it looks as its own, like just being in black and white, because I feel like it feels like it's one of those things where it's like less is more, if that applies. I don't know if that really applies here, but that's kind of what I was thinking, is like less is more, I guess, you know. So I don't know, I just like this. I was looking at like one of my old Naruto manga things, and I was like, yeah, I kind of miss this because I haven't like read manga in like a long time. And the ones I have are like multiple years old, but I don't know. This was very fun to do, and I'm really glad I tried it in this style because I like doing this style, and I really like how the picture turned out. So that is going to be it for today's video, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's picture, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.